You ready?
Bridgeport High School head coach Gene Randolph, players Jordan Haywood, Chase Roby, Tyler Sprouse. Coach, if you could, some comments on the game, then we'll open the floor to questions.
Well, it was a hardcore hookup like we thought it was going to be. You know, they come out aggressive, and we knew that we would have to match that aggression level. And I thought our young men did good in that regard. And you know, it had some ebb and flow to that game. You know, had moments where we would ascend to the had a little bit of control of the game, and then we would relinquish it to them. You know, so we anticipated there would be some peaks and valleys in the game, and assuredly there were. And to our young men's credit, they were able to hang in there and persevere through those. And you know, I thought our guards did a great job today of you know. When they were relentless in their pressure, getting into the middle, and you know, turning and going hard to the glass and creating some things in transitions for us, going to the bucket. I thought that was huge. I didn't know how it was going to go with the foul situation. You know, we was kind of on tedious, precarious terms there in that first half, and we were kind of on a wing and a prayer. You know, we were using a lot of personnel, and fortunately for us, everybody that we went to today did a great job of rising to the occasion.
Coach, you talked about foul problems in that first half. You had a lot of foul trouble. They had that monster run on you guys.
They did.
You struggling from the line. They're burying shots from the line. That would have been a good point for you guys to maybe throw it in, or at least be real tentative after that. But it seemed like after that big run, you guys just got up off the mat.
Well, there's a couple of ways you can go down here. You know, you can, like you say, you can bounce back up off of that canvas, or you can, you know, you can succumb to it. And we've been through too much this year and invested too much to succumb, especially in this environment. So we just persevered. You know, tried to stay poised and composed, which is a tough thing to do in this environment. But I thought we did a great job today in the midst of those runs of maintaining our poise and composure. At no time did I feel like anybody, you know, was was reneging on that a little bit. Everybody upheld their part of the bargain. Everybody loaded their share of the wagon, and that's what allowed us to get through it.
Coach, talk about the game Jordan had.
Oh, he did what a senior is supposed to do, and you know, he led us. And first half, I told him, I said, you know, you been a stabilizing influence for us in the first half, and I said that, you know, if it's possible, we're going to need even more out of you the second half. And he surely delivered, along with our other senior, Tyler. I thought did a great job. Both our seniors today are be commended for doing what seniors are supposed to do, which is to lead. And they gave us a good anchor stability in there. And like I say, when we had moments where it was getting kind of precarious a little bit, they wouldn't allow that to happen, and everybody kind of feeds off that. We said coming in, we didn't, regardless of how it went, we weren't going to show any negativism, you know, and we wanted to be able to communicate with one another. And if we could do that, we felt we could work our way through it and get to the finish line.
Hey Tyler, how much of a difference did it make when Scarlett sat the whole third quarter and part of the fourth in foul trouble? Because they out-rebounded you guys like 26-14.
Yeah, you know, he was a real key on their rebounding and perspective of their game, and with him out, that allowed us to. I mean, I think in the second half, we came back and maybe out-rebounded in that second half, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. It was a big factor with him out of the game. Made it a lot easier for us. So yeah.
And Chase, that might have been the most aggressive I've seen you play as far as taking the ball to the basket. And you had a run where you were driving, and Tyler was in foul trouble, and John was in foul trouble. Did you just feel like you needed to get to the basket to make something happen, or was it just something that the defense was allowing you to do?
Yeah, I just kind of knew people were in foul trouble. I had to take my role, and I felt like I had to get the offense going. And we just pushed the pace a lot, and I just felt like that was my role, and I had to step up.
A couple of things coming in that second half. at the halftime, two things we really talked about. We were taking a little shellacking off that glass. We said we got to get that shored up a little bit, and then we said that we were working hard, but at the same time, I'm sure they were too. But if you're working hard and you're putting the other team at the foul line, you allow them to hang in. So we thought if we could tidy that up just a little bit, it would bode well for us. And I thought we did a better job the second half of just trying to keep them in front, just trying to keep identify shooters. One time I think we let somebody get loose. I think Kaneda got loose on an inbounds, which kind of fired me up a little bit, went down in the corner. But we were just conscious of where shooters were. We didn't want to get overextended a little bit. We wanted to keep it pretty condensed. And when I saw them, working that perimeter, I was a happy camper. I'll tell you that much, because when they were piking it to the glass, it was a little different story.
Jordan, talk about your game. These Civic Center's notorious for people coming down and having poor shooting nights, and you're a little over 50% from the field and mixed up inside and out. Did that practice at Fairmont State help you, or was it just your confidence up tonight?
First half, my man was playing off me, so I took the jumper. Wasn't falling at first, so I got aggressive and got to the rim, got fouled, made free throws, and then the second half it started falling a little bit. Got in the hang of things and started hitting shots.
You had 28 points. I'm sure you probably don't keep track of your stats, but best of your knowledge, is that a career season high?
Yes, it is.
Both? Career and season?
Yeah, career, yeah. Yes, sir.
Coach, or any of you guys, a foul situation was probably getting frustrating, but when you make 31 of 39, that's got to lessen some of that sting a little bit.
Well, it does, because I thought, in spite of everything, it was called. The game I thought was called well. I don't have problems with it. It was how it was going to be called, and I thought it was both ways. And when that happens, you just say, But I thought it was officiated well. And but you're right. When we're getting our share of them there, it did kind of neutralize the other side of the coin there a little bit.
Gene, less than X's and O's question, but we saw that by halftime, the term war of attrition comes to mind. What is the mindset that goes into surviving something like that in the second half?
You're talking about surviving
a war of attrition.
A war of attrition, perseverance. You just got to, you just got to get. It's just how bad you want to do it. You can succumb or you can persevere. And thank goodness our guys tonight today, this morning of all time slots, chose to persevere. And they've been that type of outfit all along. I'm just so proud of them, because we had opportunities to probably go a little different direction. But this is a strong-willed group. We might not be the fastest, the biggest, or whatever, but they're starting to plug in there now. They're starting to understand. I was proud of them in the second half, because I harp on them about, and they know I do. When they take a bad shot, or I feel an errant shot, we just don't have the luxury of wasting and squandering possessions. And I think they finally get it a little bit. And I thought second half we did I don't know what our shooting was in the second half. We probably didn't take a lot of shots, but the ones that we did, I thought were pretty good looks. And that's how we have to operate.
87%.
87, we'll take that. Yeah. That tells you that you're getting pretty good look. Now, what we do with them is up to us. I always tell them that. Our job as coaches is to assure that they get good looks. What we do with them is up to them. And today they did a pretty good job of it, especially in that second half.
Coach, when was the last time you had a team come down here and shoot 87% in a quarter, let alone half?
Well, it's been a long time, Jay. I tell you, I don't think that's ever happened, but. I've said all along, the hiccups that we've had along the way basically have been rooted sometimes in shooting, I've always said and always believed that if, we could take good shots, and I have confidence in our team that they can hit them, then we can be an effective outfit. We can be an effective outfit, and I think that was borne out here today.
Coach, it kind of sounds like, you're maybe okay with the retirement plans in Canaan Valley, waiting at least another day.
Well, I can postpone that just a little bit. I do hear the call on the mountains. I'm going to have mixed feel. It's not about me. We've talked about it. It's not really about me. It's about getting this team maxed for the most that we can max out of it. Whatever that might be, that's what we want to do down here. Make sure that on these guys that I love so dearly, last go round, that we're going to grab and growl for all we can grab and growl, and then that other stuff will just I'm an old codger anyway, and that other stuff will take care of itself.
Okay, any further questions? All right, thank you very much.